time to eat scientifically. The reason is, if you don't eat scientifically, like this woman, 88 years old, as I said yesterday at the that's right. 88 years old was diagnosed with uterine cancer. 88. And the oncologist said, but wait a minute. First of all, you are too weak even for chemotherapy. And this woman was bleeding from the uterus, bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. They gave her 2 pints of blood, still bleeding. Then the daughter met someone else after telling her the story. Call 708-691-4977. Ask to speak for Dr. Ask to speak to Dr. NARTEY. Tell him it's an emergency. Well, she received a call, Mel received a call, and she said, it's an emergency. All right, what's happening? Okay, I came on the phone. Sweat. Bleeding and bleeding. They gave her 2 pints of blood. 2 weeks later, another 2 pints of blood. That's too much. She's my mother. I said, has she developed locked jaw yet? She said, no, we have to stop locked jaw quickly. We have to stop locked jaw quickly. When the person is finished, you cannot open the mouth anymore. Yes, we have to stop it and reverse quickly. All right. We will send you, what time is it? It's 2 p.m. The cutoff time at the post office is 3 p.m. And we have to try to go to a different post office where the cutoff time is 5 p.m. All right, this is what we'll do. We'll take it, but make sure that you can overnight it so that you receive it tomorrow. And that's what we did. And we sent her the particulate to prevent lockjaw. We sent her the particulate to stop hemorrhaging. And lo and behold, after 2 days, the bleeding stopped. After 2 days, the bleeding stopped. But the cancer enzyme had eaten her liver, her stomach, her heart, everything. And within a week, even though we did very well by stopping the bleeding, she left. You see. This is why I'm saying eat scientifically so that you don't give the genetic cancer gene a reason to express itself. Some people have cancer very early, others have cancer in the middle age, the rest may have cancer in advanced age. Regardless of the situation, eat scientifically so that you don't awaken any cancer gene. That is the essence of scientific eating. If you want to fast, also fast scientifically. We discussed that. If you want to fast, also fast scientifically. After fasting, you have to know what to take. After fasting, you have to know what to take. And we have printouts on scientific fasting also. And the health of the children, and so on and so forth. That's not bad. For now, I would like to stop here.
Did you already address what women think is good, versus what what they think is bad in order to take? Like, have you discussed the foods or things that people presume?
I cover this under scientific eating, so that we have women who come from different cultural backgrounds. You see, and what I observe in my years of research is the different foods that different people from different culture eat is as they are as important as the chemicals in these foods. So you have to draw a line in the middle. What can a Taiwanese, a Japanese, and a Jamaican eat that will be healthy for all three groups? You see, this is why scientific eating takes all the foods that have chemicals that are very unfriendly to the cells, takes them out. For instance, okay, there is a food item called tarot, T-A-R-O-T. In India, it has a different name. In Ghana, it has a different name. In Jamaica, it has a different name. So some people may mention the name, may mention the item. I may not know what exactly they are talking about. But when I see a picture of the item, I say, yes, I know what it is. If you have hemorrhoids, leave this one alone. If you have anal fissures, leave this one alone. So now you see that you have to eat according to your condition. A person has diabetes, there are certain foods that they are supposed to eat. Even though you come from the same family, same father, same mother and all that, there are certain foods that your sister will not be able to eat. There are certain foods that your brother will become, there are certain foods that will make your brother sick. So I shy away from lumping all kinds of foods and saying this is good for women, this is good for men. I shy away from that because we all have different genetic susceptibilities. Even though we are born from the same parents, we have different genetic susceptibilities. So the best thing is go to the middle road and eat scientifically and know what is in what you are going to consume. If you are not sure, people always call symptometry and say, somebody gave me sour. What is sour? You see, it is a food item from your tribe, from your culture, and it's not universal. So we have to know what is sour. Sour is excellent for survival. Sour, you don't know what sour is, but I have to say sour. Sour can make you, it can stop your hypothalamus for making you hungry up to about 2 weeks. So this is good for survivalists. This is good for survivalists. You know, it has also been found to slow down the spread of cancer. You know, sour is a fruit. Sour is a fruit, and when it is ripe, Jamaicans also have it, but I don't know how they call it. Okay, sour. Okay, sour. It has an oak. Okay, it is shaped. It is shaped like this.
Yeah.
You see, that's how it is shaped. Exactly. And then they have something like tiny spikes on the outside. It slows down cancer. And then it has black seeds. Yes. That's right. It slows down cancer, and it's good for long-term fasting. You see, it's good for long-term fasting, and it's also good. Sour, it all depends on your tribe, your culture, and all. Okay. So if you have some soursop and you have the permission of the Department of Agriculture to bring it to the United States, bring it and then sell it, and we'll help you to market it. Yeah, we will help you to market it. It's very, very good, very nutritious, very, very nutritious.
Good for blood pressure.
Yes, yes. So this is what we do. This is what you do. If your tribe, if your culture does not have what is good for you, cross over and go to the other tribe and buy what is there. That's why we are supposed to live together.
Yes.
I am not a Pakistani, and I don't look like a Pakistani, but I like basmati, long grain, white rice. You see, because it has a lot of nitrogen, very small amount of starch, very low level of oil, and that is excellent. Very low sugar. Low sugar. So it is not in my culture, so I crossed over to buy it from the other culture. That's how we do it. Is it not time for us to love each other now?
Oh, yes. What pasteurization of the source have changed the pasteurization?
No. What pasteurization? What does pasteurization do?
Because you can get, I think it's one of the, I think it's Puerto Rico, one of those you can get to buy frozen.
I don't recommend that soursop be frozen.
Okay.
I don't recommend it. You see, this is why I'm saying, if you have a way of bringing it to the United States so that it remains as fresh as it is, we will help to market it. Because the molecular structure changes based on the temperature.
Okay.
Don't say that you are going to freeze it and then you take it out and you eat it. If you don't take it, you may be sick because the molecular structure has changed. Yes, ma'am.
Is it normal during menopause to have hot flashes?
It is not normal. It is not normal. I already wrote here menopause. It is not normal to have hot flashes. It is not normal at all.
During menopause.
It's not normal during menopause to have hot flashes. And when I tell people, oh yeah, it is normal, and it's like, why do you want to fight? It's not normal. It's as simple as that. And two, you sweat buckets. And three, the air conditioning is on, full blast, and you are, this is not normal. Something happened. Something happened. The debris that was supposed to leave your body has now gone into the hypothalamus in your brain, has now gone into the sweat glands, and has not gone into your skin. This will cause dry skin, plenty of sweat, and your temperature will not be well regulated by the hypothalamus. So when you come to symptometry, we will give you carbon 35, which is the right carbon the hypothalamus uses to regulate temperature. And then we will ionize, we'll give you a particulate to ionize all the different nerves. And then to confirm that hot flashes is not normal.
Will that bring your cycle down too?
Now, will that bring your cycle down?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If some when they go through menopause, the cycle stops. But you said we're supposed to have our cycle until 53, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
So, no, we have menopause, then we have cycle problem.
Okay.
So you have to let the symptometrist know
Okay.
that this is my problem. In addition to that, I stopped having menses 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And I had a woman who stopped having she has I had a woman, and you know, she has HIV, and in addition to that, she stopped having her menses. Okay? When did she have HIV? 6 years ago. When did she stop having her cycle? When she was 29 years old.
Wow.
And she had her cycle. We gave her the particulates, and we treated her properly, and she started seeing her cycle. She could not believe it. She became just like a little baby, happy, happy, happy. You see, then she saw how much dirt was moving. You see, the reason a woman should have menses is for the corpus luteum to be washed away so that the renewal process takes place. And then it has stopped. Where will all this go? They have to go somewhere. This is why we say, come and we'll make sure that everything runs well until 53, 54, 55.
So what happens after that? Like, what's the difference between 53 and before? You know?
No, when you are around 53, 52, 53, when your menstrual blood becomes pale, and then when there is more irregularity in your menses, then that is, you see, the one who designed the human body more praises to that person. That more gives that creator. Oh, it's just perfect. Before you stop